I know you all heard the saying, man, don't eat at everybody's house. It's a simple rule, I ain't gonna lie, but it can save you a lot of trouble, a whole bunch. When I was young, I always thought, hey, bro, food is food. What do you mean don't eat at everybody's house? They can't cook that bad, man. Yeah, I was wrong. I was real wrong. It took one singular meal, for me to finally grasp the true importance of that saying. Now, I'm not gonna say the time this occurred or the place it happened, just in case the individuals watch this video. So we're gonna say this is purely entertainment and made up. None of this actually happened. So there was this girl, me and her, we was kicking it for a minute. We kicked it for long enough to where I was allowed over her house. Now, in my few adventures over there, I had never ate anything, never drunk anything. It was purely in and out. Me, the girl, we kicked it, I left. Simple. Now, I did eat at a birthday party one time, but all the food was ordered, so there was no home cooked meal. So I can truly say, until this point in time, I had never ate over there. Now, her mother, she was a nice lady, very nice. And from her daughter's words, I heard the food was very good. The food was smacking, that good, you know what I'm saying? So, impressionable old me, I came into eating her food with the idea that she's a nice lady and her daughter said the food's good. So by at most, I mean at least it gotta be decent. At least it gotta be decent. It can't be terrible. There's no way it's terrible. I was wrong. Unbeknownst to me, on one of the last few times that I was gonna go over there, I would encounter a meal so trifling, I vowed to never, and I mean never, eat at anyone else's house unless I knew them for a very long time for the foreseeable future, or at least until I said otherwise. Chicken Alfredo. She put on the table chicken Alfredo. That is my favorite dish. If you want me to move, if you want me to get up, if you want me to go get something, say you're gonna give me some chicken Alfredo and I'm there. It's simple as that. I am there. Now look, I'm not just some easy big bag that can just, oh man, food, and I'm jumping. But something about chicken Alfredo, it might have a little bit of crack in it. The Alfredo sauce might have a little bit of crack in it, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little crack, a hint of, you know what I'm saying, something else. But whatever that something else is, it just drags me back. It's like a hook, and I done bit that joint. I done got the worm off of it, I'm still eating it. Yeah. But back to what I was saying though, lady was kind. So when she offered me chicken Alfredo, and I had already got the pre-bias that her food was gonna be at least decent, I jumped at it. Why would I say no? And I was hungry. Who could say no? At least not me. I couldn't say no, at least. So I stayed there long enough for the food to come out. You know, the girl, she got up, she fixed me some food. I'm chilling on the couch, feeling good, feeling happy. It's a good time. That good time was short-lived. She brings the food. It's chicken Alfredo, broccoli, and a roll. Okay, I try the broccoli. Broccoli's a little undercooked. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? The broccoli ain't broccoli right now. It's more like kale. It ain't got the bra in it. It's kale. So I'm eating a handful of kale, no bra. And now my expectation for the rest of this food has went down by 50 points. I try the roll. I want to say the best for last. The roll is deadpan. There is no roll. It felt like clay. I didn't even know a roll could feel like clay. It felt like I had a prison meal right in front of me, right? And so I put that down. Big meal here, big time. Here we go. First bite of the chicken Alfredo. I don't know what I just ate. Now listen. That is not the first thing I should be saying after I take a bite of your chicken Alfredo. That is not the first thing I should be saying. Matter of fact, my mouth shouldn't be opening. I should be continuing to eat, to gorge on this meal that you have provided me. But the first thing I did was put my fork down and ponder. What did I just eat? Because it looks like chicken Alfredo, but this is not it. It doesn't taste right. Doesn't feel right. And matter of fact, now that I've looked even more at this, it doesn't just look right. The Alfredo sauce is lumpy. Why? Why is it lumpy? Why is it so thick? It feels like instead of just Alfredo sauce, it's more like I'm eating cheese. Like, I know there's cheese in it, but it feels like it's more cheese than it is sauce. You know what I'm saying? The texture is not liquidy, it's more thick. And this ain't one of them with the top of the pan, you know what I'm saying? This ain't one of them where you got the top of the pan, the little thick layer at the top, and then it's, you know what I'm saying, sauce on the bottom. No, this is pure sauce. This is pure Alfredo noodles in the sauce, but the whole thing hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of this. I'm hearing all of this. I'm hearing all this in my head, and I look around, pondering. Okay, maybe somebody else is getting the same conclusion that I'm coming to. And I see nothing. Not nothing in the sense of there's nothing in front of me. Oh, I see everything clearly, right? I see nothing as I see no emotion on anybody else's face. This could be a bad sign, or this could be a very, very, very bad sign. You see how there's no good in it? Because one thing, there's a bad sign. You know, these people really don't care about the food they eat. They just eating it. Or a very, very bad sign. These people know this food is terrible, but they're so used to it, they just don't care. I don't see nothing. And now I'm considering, am I a prisoner? Am I eating prison slop and I'm hallucinating to cope with my situation? Can't be. I drove here. I am a free man. I've never did a crime. So as I'm struggling to grasp the situation at hand, I hear from the kitchen the most trifling sentence I've ever heard in my life. Hey y'all, I'm sorry, but I hope y'all know we ran out of Parmesan cheese, so I had to replace the cheese with Cheetos. Gang, what? Cheeto? And my Alfredo? I'm sorry you ain't play like that. I'm sorry you ain't play like that. When I heard those words, it was like a veil lifted. The mysterious, familiar taste that I just can't put my finger on. The weird lumpiness of the sauce. And why I just couldn't seem to enjoy it. Everything made sense. This lady done experimented in my food. No way. I was distraught, sick of the fact that somebody pulled this bullshit. Immediately, I offered to plate away. Immediately. I asked around to every single person in the vicinity until it finally landed on the little sister. She, hungry little girl, was ready to devour it. I scooped it all into her plate. You can have it, my child. Be blessed with this food, for I do not want it. I do not want it at all. I picked up my phone, black screen. I acted like my mother was calling me. Mother, yes, I will be home in a few. Don't worry. I know I'm out too late. My mama doesn't care. She cares, but hey, she know I'm safe. She know I'm safe. She know where I was at. She was perfectly fine where I was at. I could have stayed. Hours later. No, she needed me home now. That moment. She needed me home that second, actually. I got up and I vacated the premises so quickly you hadn't even seen my shadow leave. I never brought the situation up to the dollar. I never did. There's no point. Why would I mention it? I almost cut her off. And it was a sad thing. Why should she have to get cut off because her mother played with my food? But I promise you this, I never ate her again. Never. But long story short though, hey, bro, you can't eat at everybody's house. You can't eat it. And I know you'll go there and you'll feel bad for saying no. Man, we gotta learn how to say no. Everybody has to learn how to say no. I don't care what you think, what you hear, how you feel, say no. Unless you know for a certain, for a fact, 100% or at least 95, at least this lady can throw down or this man can throw down, don't eat it. You never know when your food will be experimented on next. But yeah, hey, you know, that's a story time. First upload of the year. Trying to keep it peaceful. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure out how this mic works and everything. If you hear me talking, my mouth moving or whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna edit it out. I might not edit it out. Forget it. You might just hear all this in the video. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be consistent. So first upload of the year. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, the signature phrase. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.